Okay. Yeah, let's get this boss out of the way. I want to be able to level up. And I can't level up until I get a point of insight. And fighting this boss is one of the ways to do that. Oh shit. Here, I'm a Molotov. You don't like that, do you? Fuck it. Damn. I'm not gonna risk it. Fall back. Okay. You guys just switch to the faster mode. Oh shit. Stop it. Switch the weapon to its faster mode to fight those guys. But it's done now. Well, don't worry, Ayek, we're not really supposed to understand the game at this point. We're at the beginning. Basic idea is that we're in this mysterious land where... The basic backstory is that our character had some sort of weird disease called pale blood. And they found out that this place was the only place in the world that was able to cure that, or might have a chance of curing it. So we showed up, because they do something here. The healing church has a healing method they use called blood ministration, where they inject you with some sort of special blood to help heal you, and I think it cures various diseases as well as heals wounds, which is why blood vials are a healing item. Hey Mohammed, welcome. But as it turns out, after they've been doing blood ministration healing for a while, the citizens have all started turning into weird beastmen and going crazy and attacking everybody. So that's the situation we find ourselves in the middle of now. I was gonna eat brick for a second there. Wasn't sure if my axe was gonna stun him. And so I'm half demon? Well, kind of. It's something like that. The blood I'm being injected with is not demon blood, but it's also not human blood either. So, yeah. And the only reason I'm not turning into a beast and going insane is because I'm a pale blood, and that protects me from it somehow. But I guess pale bloods are extremely rare, so that's why I'm the only one. Something like that. Oh, shit. The cleric beast. This used to be a cleric. Apparently. I think we need to switch to faster mode for this guy. I need mobility and speed against the boss. Oh, shit. Ow. 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 I wonder how you like Molotovs. Probably not very much, right? Oh, fuck yeah. Good times. Have some fire on your nuts. Also, you may have noticed already, but if we attack the enemy very soon after we get hit, we can get our health back. As long as the lost portion of my health is still orange on the bar. And it doesn't have to be the enemy that hit us, either. Molotov. That one missed. No. Tell me now, all my Molotovs are wasted. Not allowed. Come on. Everyone strat for bosses. Stay behind them as much as possible. Most bosses can't do anything about you while you're back there. Unless they have really big swings or something. Hi. Alright? Now the gun does very little damage, but if you shoot the enemy in the middle of an attack animation, there's a chance you can stun them. If you stun them, you can do a special attack on them. But the timing is very difficult in a lot of cases. And sometimes those end up getting yourself hit. Sometimes they get right up in their business, you can't see what's going on with their camera, but sometimes they can't hit you either. If you're underneath their reach. Okay. Now that that's done, I can actually spare a look at chat. Thank you, thank you. What's the Dark Souls 3 thing you call casual mode? What's that in reference to? Is that the getting behind them? Exploded in Bloodfire Works, he sure did. Oh man, splorch. Okay, and now we have 4 points of insight. Which means we are starting to slowly go crazy. So this game is a bit on the Lovecrafty side in the sense that you gain this this currency called insight points, which is supposed to represent you are coming to learn more about the cosmic mysteries behind the world. And the more insight you gain, things actually start to change in the game. It's not just that you're seeing them differently, but they are different. For example, this doll that was sitting there lifeless before is now animated, and will talk to us because we have more than 1 point of insight.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you, to embolden your sickly spirit.
Alright, let's level up.
Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
I love her outfit and her voice. Okay, let's see. Let's get a bit of endurance so you can dodge a bit more. Rump. Yeah, that looks good. The skill is for... it's basically your dexterity weapons like the cane. Blood Tinge is a stat that improves the damage that your gun does. Arcane is for certain weapons that are more magical in nature, as well as a few magical items. There's not as much magic in this game as Dark Souls has, but there is some.
Did you speak with Gammon? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them.
I know, right, Kai? Her voice is beautiful.
He's obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Also, if we get a good look, if you can zoom in the end a little bit, you can see that even though she's animated, she's still an actual doll. Look at her fingers, you can see the segmentations. Like it looks a little bit almost skeletal like that, but... And these items are for both PvP and cooperative play, which neither one is going to happen with me, because at the beginning I chose offline play, because I do not care for PvP at all. But that's just me. Alright, buddy.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Saw a woman with tattoos that made her look like a dog, because she had like ballpoint stuff on her joints. That's interesting. Very different. Okay, can we workshop now? Okay. Time to make our axe even better. We have just enough shards. Let's get 9 more points of damage on this thing. So generally the way we gain insight points is by witnessing really weird things. You get insight whenever you encounter a boss for the first time. There's also some items we can find throughout the game that we can consume that will give us insight points. If there's actually anything over here right now. Insight can also be bad for you in some ways, because some enemies get new attacks when you have a certain amount of insight. Also, we can spend insight, buy things here. And you can spend insight to summon help, which again I'm not going to be doing, but it's a thing that you can do in this game. All you've got is these, I don't need those. You guys have anything I want? Let's see. A few things I can't afford. Oh, you got some better armor. But I'm gonna find that armor soon, so I can get it for free. But anything I want to sell. I'll sell these oil urns, because I don't use those anyway. I'm fine. Let's see, how about... Let's go back to where we left off. But yeah, Kai, that does sound like some very unique tattooing. Interesting. I wonder if it was permanent tattooing, or just like a temporary thing. I once saw pictures of... apparently you can get tattoos with a special ink that glows in the dark. So I've heard. And I saw pictures, I don't know if it was photoshopped or if it was real, but she theoretically had this tattoo on her forehead. If any of you guys have played World of Warcraft, it's that symbol the Draenei have. When the Draenei use their special racial healing ability, they get that rune that glows over their forehead. So this girl had that tattooed on her forehead, and it would glow in the dark. It looked really awesome. Oh my god, what a nerd! He's talking about World of Warcraft. Oh, fuck. I'm slow. Actually, here, I'll try doing the stun mechanic. They call it a parry, even though you're doing it with a gun. Ah, too slow. I'm gonna get myself killed now. Hey, come at me, buddy. Let's do this. There it is. Rip out your... In your case, I guess I ripped your dick off or something. So that's what they call a parry. Probably because it's very similar to what you can do to people in Dark Souls. where you're actually using a shield to do it instead of a gun. Alright, you. And yes, existentialist, I know there's no hate because, hell, I know I'm a nerd. I am loud and proud about being a nerd. Always been a nerd. Yeah, I thought that using that glow and dark ink as a way to do the forehead drain eye symbol thing was a great idea. I'll go this way. Let's kill some helpless slavering beasts first, shall we? 3 points. So some of them break out of their cages. I'm sure nobody saw that coming. As I remember, there's something over here. Yeah, there we go. You're a friend of dog. Yeah, absolutely. I prefer them not blood rabid, personally. Get fucked. Too slow. Come on. Nope. Either I can't do it to him or... oh shit. Dodge failed. Tried to dodge out of the way of that one, but I pushed it half a second too late. So I guess either you can't parry that particular move, or I just had the timing off. Has some story objectives quest started yet? This isn't really that kind of game. It's like Dark Souls in the sense that nobody talks to you and gives you a quest, really. No quest system, per se. But you do get some... you get a little bit of information from the descriptions of items like this. But that's about it. You get a little cutscene now and then. You kind of piece together the story as you go, and there's no real quest system so much as it's just go out into the world, explore, find stuff, experience the world, and learn what's going on that way. Very Dark Souls style. Just dark Victorian blood god Dark Souls kind of thing. That Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Oh, you're asking about what I'm actually drinking in real life? It's both. It's a Coca-Cola glass that I am drinking Pepsi out of. Take that, Coke. I'm so edgy. But not really. Let's go have our revenge, shall we? Actually, screw it. This was working pretty well. And the other guy. Oops. Hold on, I gotta turn down my Discord volume, apparently. As soon as I finish killing this guy, or letting him walk away from me, apparently. Oh yeah, now you're sorry, aren't you? Yeah, you better walk away. Or I'll miss you with my axe again. There we go. You fucking rebel. Yes, absolutely. Oh shit, that's awesome. That Discord beeping was Kai was sending me pictures of that doll jointed tattoo thing, and that looks pretty awesome. Funny thing is, it's not even my drinking glass, it's my roommate's, but it's a really good drinking glass, so I use it all the time. Aw, rude. You hit me and I don't have anybody else to leech my health back away from. Sucks. Dr. Pepper is a better drink in general, actually. The thing is, I try to stick to caffeine-free drinks because if I drink anything with caffeine in it within 4 or 5 hours of going to bed, I will not be able to sleep. Even the small amounts of caffeine that Pop has in it. So, and I've never run across any caffeine-free Dr. Pepper. So I get it once in a while, but I can only drink it during the day. Oh yeah, check this guy out. Hey, Grandpa. What can I target you, Grandpa? Wasn't very nice. Alright, I'm on a roll. I am killing dogs that are trapped in cages. I'm killing grandpas in wheelchairs. Who else wants some? Got any other helpless and or invalids to send at me? I will chop them all to pieces. Yeah, Kai, did you like my description of the ball joint tattoo thingy? Whoa. Hi. Can I even speak? No, not apparently. Seem not. Talking is something that happens coherently to other people. Not me. Back on the bridge. I don't want that. Wait, wasn't there an exit on the other side? Oh, yeah, that's the one that wouldn't open from here, though. I think I'm supposed to go through the doggo area again at this point. Can't remember for sure. I want to unlock that door, though. I don't need to go back in here, but I want to unlock the door later, in case I feel the need to shortcut through there. Alright. Right, everything is heathen. I know what you mean, but I am a fat ass and I need to lose weight, so I need to stop having sugar in my drinks. But I can't just be sitting here drinking water all day, because that does not soothe my throat as well as I need for my sore throat problems. I think I can't use this yet. No, that's a shortcut later. Okay, so at this point, I think I need to go back through Doggo Town. I think it was this way. We get to do this again. And the Humane Society is going to be angry at me, I'll tell you. I've heard that theory about diet stuff making your body think it's getting stuff, but the thing is, even if it tries to store fat, I mean, Isn't that still a matter of I'm still not adding calories, and therefore I'm just going to end up burning the fat anyway? Again? I don't know. I haven't heard of that being a totally definitive thing. Like I said, I can't just drink water and tea all day, or I'll be just back and forth to the bathroom every 5 seconds. It'll be a bad time. Let's just wreck up this person's attic. Why hit things with your weapon when you can just throw your body into them? I don't know what these barrels are made of, but I would want my money back. These are flimsy. Alright, enough wanton destruction. Said nobody ever. Alright, who's ready for another English accent?
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts.
A hunter?
No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
Oh, got a new emote. Here, let's see. Yes, yeah. What's just that? Maybe that particular one. Alright. Take off cape. Yes, now. Can't see it properly. Hang on. Let's just equip it. Alright, do it. Aha. How cool we are.
What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
A hunter must hunt. That's the northern accent, eh? And maybe the barrels aren't flimsy, you're just really dense. Look at this guy. Does he look particularly muscularly dense to you? I mean, it might be dense mentally, but physically he looks like a stick. Alright, let's get down here without hurting ourselves too much. Oh, can we take this guy out while we're doing it? Probably not, 'cause he's wandered off. Alright, let's wait for him to come back. The Swedish chef, hunter must hunt. Yiddy bork bork bork. Oh man, I used to watch Muppets all the time as a kid. Alright, Beastie, come back here so I can drop on you with an axe. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna love it. The new sensation that all the kids are doing these days. Alright, here we go. That didn't hurt as much as I expected it to. Slightly disappointed. But we got the job done either way in the end. Oh shit. That would have hit us if the forward momentum of our weapon swing didn't take us out of the path of the bullet there. Oh, there you are. It's kind of amusing to me that we're firing, when we use our gun, we're firing bullets made of quicksilver, aka mercury. I'm impressed that I can even swing this axe in these cramped quarters. To be honest with you. Right, I think that's everybody in the room. So I can step away for a second. I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.